into the house of the Lord and meet one of the local preachers that has preached there for many years.
I was born in 1910. I was the son of Thomas Arthur Stevenson and Florence Stevenson. I had 3 sisters and 2 brothers. My eldest sister died when she was 17, and my other sisters lived to be 64 and 70. My eldest brother died when he was 72, and my younger brother is still alive. I was born in a Christian home. My mother was a very staunch Methodist, born of Methodist parents, and her brother was the builder of the Thirlby Methodist Church in 1912. I was born in the cottage next door to the church, and I've been told that many cups of tea was sent from the cottage to the builders of the church. Unfortunately, my Uncle Fred was taken ill just before he finished and had to get help to finish, which was an uncle of mine from Corbett Lane named Mr. Long. Unfortunately, he died soon after the church was opened in 1912. We were all very brought up to say our prayers every evening, and the Bible was read regularly by my mother to us. I was greatly influenced in the Sunday school under the jurisdiction of John George Wade and George Hind, and Mrs. Hind ran a Bible class which seemed to inspire me to think of the deep things of life, reading the Bible and saying prayers. And when I was about 28, I seemed to get the call that I wanted to do something useful, and I greatly admired the preachers of the day. In particular, I was influenced by George Holden, who was a preacher in the Bourne Circuit. So in 1932, I was taken in as a teacher in the Sunday school and later made superintendent. We had the Reverend Alex Sneehover on Fairlow from the mission field, and I was asked to give a tribute to him from the Sunday school when he was returning. And the Reverend Wriggle, who was our minister, said to me, did I feel that I would like to preach? And I said, I've got that call. And he put me on the plan the next year as a star. And I went preaching with different preachers. The first one I went with was Mr. Edith Holliday, and we both walked to Manthorpe to conduct the service. Mr. Holliday said to me, if you do the readings, I will do the prayer and the sermon, which worked very well until he was halfway through the sermon. And then his thoughts gave up. He was an elderly man, and he said, I think I shall have to call on my young friend to finish this sermon off. I tell you, I was rather nervous because I had not got nothing prepared, but fortunately he carried on. After about a year as a star, going with preachers, I was accepted on trial. And this was interesting because following me was 4 more preachers who had the call, including Dr. Strawson, his brother John, Tom Rowe, and my brother Kenneth. And eventually, after studies under the minister, Gray Atkinson, and a great friend of mine, Miss Bride of Norfolk, we were all accepted on the plan in 1935.